dramatic piece and just stunning in this darkly absurd, abstract, almost David Lynchian kind of vibe to it. I loved seeing how she was banished to this abandoned, isolated world, left searching for love, yearning for nothing more than connection and love. And her story arc was deeply engrossing. I thought the actor did a brilliant job at showing all of the layers, and that deep pit of despair, of longing, craving was so full and was brilliantly balanced by the music. I thought it was an excellent way to bring that music to life and to have both the visuals and the story and the music bounce off each other, ping pong, throughout the piece, and it just enlivened and enriched both worlds.
Intergalactic, post-apocalyptic exploration of what it feels like to be left behind, or the feeling of obsolescence, of being obsolete, or the feeling of abandonment, or this kind of like crumbling into inevitable deterioration. I liked at the beginning the filmmaker had a quote that was like about it was a Rachmaninoff quote about how he was like trying to write music in the new way and he just couldn't let go of the old way. And I think that feeling is very relatable, of like wanting to let go of something, be it an old pattern, an old habit, old relationship, old way of doing things or whatever, and wanting to move forward, but like not being able to, not really struggling with letting go of something that's how it's always been or how you've always done it. And even if you want to let go, it can be really difficult. So I feel like this film was kind of an abstraction of that idea. I love the transcendence of this golden, or not golden, this pink ball of light, almost embodying this like feeling of acceptance or love, or being witnessed or being seen, and how the character was like reaching for it but couldn't quite grasp it. And when she finally did grasp it, it meant letting go of her current form. And I love the contrast between this kind of like outer space sci-fi feeling and the dusty, old-fashioned, kind of antique, apocalyptic but old-fashioned landscape that the action took place in. So that contrast I thought was very effective.
I thought this one was fantastic. I really enjoyed the visual treatments here. Both the space, I just liked the way they made that look, that vivid quality to it, and the visuals on the ground were just spectacular. Just a great job at coloring and grading. Just the way it was treated was just really remarkable. It had this absolute eerie quality that's just undeniable, and it was all played really well. It made this really just engaging piece that is definitely worth checking out.
This was very, very, very good. It was inspired by a Rachmaninoff tune, apparently, and I'm not sure if the piano music in the piece itself was Rachmaninoff or not. I'm not sure, but very, very cool piece, sort of a post-apocalyptic. This woman who's surrounded by things, and clearly the world is burning or deteriorating or crumbling. But the actress is very, very good. I thought they shot it very well. She's surrounded by these things, clock, a mirror, baby doll, piano, all these, important things. And she has these relationships with them. Great lines throughout. Everything needs to be touched. Love that. And then it kind of flows into the piano piece, which I really, really liked. And then things start to crumble and deteriorate, and it's great. It's a story about, our mother left us, and I've been waiting for her to come back. And then at the very end, she sort of, sees the sun and crumbles to dust, and the whole world crumbles to dust. And so, maybe she went back to the mother, or the mother never came, and that's the end. So very powerful. I love the vision of it, and the music was cool. Well
This
done.
was so fascinating, very thought-provoking, Really enjoyed the performance of the actress. I loved the music. The CGI was amazing. Very clear storytelling. So excellent writing, excellent direction. I think I might have mentioned I did like the music a lot. It really tied into the storytelling very well. I was just really fascinated by this woman and what she was going through, and how we all go through this similar situation. Maybe not as stark or as bleak, but in our hearts, maybe. So really loved this a lot, and great work. Really, the entire team, really, really great work. Very collaborative, clearly, and it's it's produced a really, really interesting, thought provoking film. Congratulations.